Here's Brody Brazil.
Chapter 3 is relatively simple. It's quick, but it's also important. This is the roster of commenters. Now, these are the people who provided input. And when I say people, there's 3 different sections to look at here. There are the state, regional, and local agencies commenting on the draft DEIR, right? Then, and we'll go into this in detail. I'm going to skip by it for a second. Then there are the organizations, right? And you have, 18 government agencies. We're going to end up here with 67 different organizations, and then we're going to get into the individuals. You ready for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 100, 341, right? Is it 341? Let me guess. 343. Oh, 341. There it is. Thank you, Alan Warren. Or is it Elaine? Elaine Warren. Allene. It's a cool name. I just hope I'm saying it right. Elaine Warren. Anyway, and then there are other people here who had input into different meetings during the process, during the Landmarks Preservation Advisory Board public hearing, the Planning Commission public hearing. These are all the speakers. Comments received after the closed period, and that's the end. So this is only 16 pages, but it's important because this goes to show you how many different local and regional government agencies and state agencies have and had their say in this project and still are important to making this project happen. California Highway Patrol, California Department of Fish and Wildlife, AC Transit, the San Joaquin Joint Powers Authority. That one's, I'm still trying to figure that one out, how they're exactly involved. East Bay MUD, California Public Utilities Commission, California State Lands Commission, Capital Corridor, makes a lot of sense, San Francisco Bay Area Water Emergency Transportation Authority, City of Alameda, right? They're a neighbor right across the estuary, Bay Area Air Quality Management District, Bay Conservation and Development Commission, California Department of Transportation, Caltrans, BART, the Bay Region Harbor Safety Committee, the Alameda County Transportation Commission, California Air Resources Board, and the State Clearinghouse. That's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying here? And I go back to the level of detail of what's in the EIR, shows you how hard people have been working, but also to appease all of these different agencies, and they're important. And you'd like to hope and think that they have the expertise necessary to make this project a hit across traffic and fish and wildlife and water issues and environmental issues and vessel traffic issues like the Harbor Safety Committee, all this stuff. It's important, but you just see how much potential red tape there is along the way. And so I think, getting through this, like this is part of it. This is this whole chapter right here. I don't want to say it's what the ballpark is up against, but it's what the ballpark is working through to become a reality. All right. So those are all of the agencies. Here are the organizations, and I'm not going to mention them all by name here, but some of them have a vested interest in making this project happen. Like you would think Bike East Bay, they just want to make sure that there's bike trails and bike lanes and that they're properly executed and that there's bike access. I mean, the A's have talked about what a big deal that is as part of this project. So I don't know what their comment is, haven't got that far, but there are some that you would understand want their say because they just want to make sure things are right. There are others in here who greatly oppose the project. And, you talk about those lawsuits earlier on, the 270 days they have to resolve those lawsuits to a reasonable extent. Here's the list of names of likely where those lawsuits will be coming from. And I don't think that's being controversial. I think that's pretty accurate. That's pretty realistic here. There are a couple names mentioned multiple times, and some are then represented by their lawyers, it appears. But again, this is a list of organizations who wanted their say in the process. And then you get to the individuals. And I do see a couple people here multiple times, like Charlie Bolton, Charlie Bolton, Charlie Bolton, Charlie Bolton, Charlie Bolton. I bet you I could find him again a couple more times. There he is, Charlie Bolton, Charlie Bolton. But these are people who I guess either wrote in, via email or whatever, and those comments are documented. I mean, you could click on and see exactly what they said here, and then the responses later. But all these happened in April of 2021. You can see this is all organized by date received. Look at Charlie Bolden. There he is again. So when I said 341 individuals, come on, let me see Charlie Bolden one more time. Maybe it's actually, I thought I saw it. Maybe it's actually 341 comments. So, dang it, I wanted one more Charlie Bolden. So that kind of gives you an idea of what Chapter 3 is. It's all about the roster of commenters.